Hi and welcome to pmplounge.com. Today we are discussing a report which is known as Job Growth and Talent Gap 2017 to 2027, and this of course pertains to project management jobs. Okay, so this is a report by PMI. It is available for free for download for everyone, and I'll share the direct link for this in the description of this video so that you can go over and download this report for yourself to see how important this is and to understand how important the project management job uh, profession as such is. And we will be covering this report in its entirety. It's a small report, by the way, only 10 pages, and we will be covering all of it probably in multiple videos because we might not be able to completely cover the entire report in one video itself. So probably multiple videos. I'll link to all the videos in the description so that you can kind of check them out for yourself. But this is one report which I definitely prefer going over in its entirety just because how important it is. So starting off, again, this report is by PMI, the Project Management Institute. No copyright infringement intended, all copyrights acknowledged. So, across the globe, there's a widening gap between employers' need for skilled project management workers. Remember, the key word here is skilled project management workers and the availability of professionals to fill those roles. So, basically, there is a gap in the demand and supply of skilled project management workers. This trend, introduced in PMI's first talent gap analysis completed in 2008, has grown and even outpaces the projections in our second analysis completed in 2012. So there was first analysis done in 2008 and second which was done in 2012, which has been outgrown by now. What are the reasons? A dramatic increase in the number of jobs requiring project oriented skills. So there's an increase in jobs that require project oriented skills. Then there's attrition, including professionals retiring from the workforce. So a lot of people are also retiring from the workforce. And then there's attrition. And point number three is a significant uptick in demand for project talent, especially in rapidly developing economies such as India and China. So there is a demand for project talent in countries like China and India. Again, these countries have huge population, and that means if demand is big here, that means the numbers are obviously going to be big in this sector. Moving on, there was last para of this page that I wanted to cover. As a result, the project talent of today and tomorrow is at the forefront of substantial opportunity. So obviously there's a lot of opportunity because there's the supply of professional skilled project talent is much less than the demand. So that means there is a lot of opportunity and there's an imperative to encourage more talent to enter the profession and narrow the talent gap. So obviously the imperative is we need to encourage more talent and get more talent to be skilled in the project management domain so that they are ready to take up these opportunities that are coming up. All right, moving on to the other page. So, as opportunities are growing, much of the available talent is reaching retirement age. Now, that is also a concern. While the opportunities are growing, a lot of people are already reaching their retirement age. And who are reaching their retirement age? We're talking about project professionals here, the project management professionals here, the talent required in project management. These factors are creating an extraordinarily positive jobs outlook for skilled project professionals. So these are the factors which are creating this extraordinary positive job outlook for skilled project professionals. Again, the keyword here is skilled. You need to be skilled. You just cannot be any Tom, Dick, and Harry project professional and expect to ride this wave of a less supply and huge demand. So by 2027, employers will need 87.7 million individuals working in project management oriented roles. We're not talking about project managers here. We're talking about project management oriented roles here. Okay, so there's a difference. And then 87.7 million is the number of individuals required in project management oriented roles by 2027. So the future is bright. The next 10 years are going to be huge for project management. Now, meanwhile, the shortage of qualified talent poses a notable risk for organizations that rely on that talent to implement strategic initiatives, drive change, and deliver innovation. So this is the risk that the shortage of qualified talent poses, right, for all the organizations. And there are these 11 countries. The talent gap could result in a potential loss of 207 billion US dollars in GDP through 2027 for the 11 countries analyzed. So these are the 11 countries that are analyzed, and we'll go over this as well. Now, let's move on to the last page I'd like to cover as part of this video, because remaining I'll cover in another video. Now, wider range of roles and more job openings. The global economy has become more project oriented. That's one of the key sentences of this report. The economy has become more project oriented. A lot of things that are being done by the organizations, a lot of their day-to-day stuff, not operations as such, but a lot of the assignments, a lot of them have taken the shape of a project. So global economy as a whole has become project oriented. As the practice of project management expands within industries that were traditionally less project oriented, such as healthcare, publishing, and professional services. So these are the sectors: healthcare, publishing, professional services. These were not project oriented industries, but they have become, but a lot of work there has become project oriented now. Healthcare sector in the US, 17% growth, biggest percentage increase in project oriented jobs among sectors analyzed in the US. So believe it or not, healthcare is the sector where there has been a lot of increase, 17% growth in the project oriented jobs. So we talk about pre-MP certification, we talk about project management, and we kind of uh, uh, limit ourselves to IT related jobs. We limit ourselves to information technology. But here we have it. Healthcare sector is the one that is growing like anything. 17% growth. That's huge, right? Now, moving on, in this page itself, these are the leading sectors. This is something I wanted to cover as part of this video itself. Leading sectors: job openings due to expansion and attrition in project-oriented sectors from 2017 to 2027 in the 11 countries analyzed. So these are the job openings because of expansion and attrition in the project-oriented sector for the 10 for the next 10 years for the 11 countries that have been analyzed. You've got manufacturing and construction 9.7 million, information services and publishing 5.5 million, you got finance and insurance 4.6 million, management and professional services 1.7 million, utilities 279,000, oil and gas 49,000. So these are the sectors that are leading when it comes to project oriented roles, right? Project oriented jobs. So, a lot of questions that come to us through Quora, be it Reddit, be it in the comments. What sectors are good for project management roles? There you have it. These are the sectors. These are not just doing good now, but these are the sectors that are going to do great in the coming 10 years as well. So these are the sectors that you should be targeting if you are a project management professional, or if you're someone who's looking for a job into project management, who's just starting off, or if you're someone who is kind of confused in what sector to choose if you want a project oriented role. Well, these are the sectors. This is what it is. This is the lowdown of the report right here in front of you. So that's all I wanted to cover in this video for this report. There is a lot of uh, other information that I would be covering as part of this report itself in some of the other videos that are coming up soon on the PMP Lounge YouTube channel. So if you haven't subscribed to us yet, subscribe to our YouTube channel and check us out on our social media, facebook.com/PMP Lounge and twitter.com/PMP Lounge. And as always, do check out the website pmplounge.com, your number one free resource for PMP certification and project management industry information, wherein we review reports like these, answer your question, and all other good stuff related to the project management industry. Thank you.